Alright, so welcome to today's daily tarot reading. Today is January 2nd, 2018. I'm going to go on and draw a daily tarot card. This is a very in general reading. This is for everyone, all signs, me, you, all of us together as one. This is just a tool for some daily guidance. I personally love drawing a card for the day, and I definitely use its energy and its guidance and its insights to navigate through my day, whether it's a positive or a negative card. So let's go on and select our daily tarot card. And before I do that, as I was shuffling, there was one card that did make a grand appearance, which was the Nine of Cups. Now, we all know, and if you didn't, the Nine of Cups rocks. This is a card of wish fulfillment. This is the wish card. This is wishes coming true. So for many of us today, and hopefully me too, one of our just grand wishes just blows our way and just comes true. Like maybe some of us will just encounter a genie that's just going to grant our every wish. On a serious note, the Nine of Cups is the wish card, but what I always feel with this card is the abundance of this card, the security of this card. It's a comfortable card. It feels very satisfied. It feels very fulfilled. It feels achieved. The shelves behind him are full. He looks fulfilled. He looks plump. He looks it looks ripe right now. Like this feels like there is. Some of us are going to line up with perfect timing today. Synchronicity might play a factor in today. What I notice about this card, oftentimes when I draw it personally, which this is not for me personally, this is for us together, but when I do draw this card, I do always find that synchronicity plays a role in the day. I'll just be in the right place at the right time. And I can't even begin to figure out where that's going to happen. I just allow it to happen, and I'll align up with like such luck or such things, or it's like no matter any way I turn, I don't know, I'm getting something good. So that could be of this card's energy today. It's just a very fulfilling card. He definitely looks satisfied. I feel like with this card, we're feeling proud of ourselves. Maybe we did something, or we're going to take some action today that's going to set us off on a proud feeling, a fulfilled feeling, you know. But this is a card of abundance. This is a card of wishes. This is a card of fulfillment, satisfaction. So you can expect these energies to play a role today. And this card just flipped out, so it wanted to make an appearance. So you can expect to be feeling fulfilled today. You might get lucky today. This is, if I see this card, this is like, I'll take a chance and play a lottery ticket, and I have won. So, let's go ahead and draw our next card, and I'll put this one to the side here. Alright, so these are ready. Let's go on and see what our daily card is. Okay. Oh, it's the Ten of Rods. Oh, it's the Ten of Rods. Alright. Okay, so this is the Ten of Rods. Just make sure you guys can see that. Okay, so let me let the cards speak. Okay, the Ten of Rods is usually a card of exhaustion, burden. It's physical exhaustion, it's rods. But I am more of an intuitive reader. I read more through images. Meaning too, but I'm just more visual that way. So with this card, although this is a card of a load, I feel like we're feeling pretty optimistic about we're feeling pretty optimistic about where we're going and what we're doing. Like we regathered ourselves. I feel like I feel like these rods in his hand fell somewhere. They fell somewhere and he thought, it was a wrap and life was over and it became too much and he couldn't take on this. But now I feel like this guy said, like he's saying, oh, well, it's time now. I know what I'm gonna do. Like, I feel like there's been some mind games here, like your mind playing tricks on you and maybe your capabilities or what you're capable of doing, or there just seems to be mental stress with this card that I'm feeling like. But you've reached a level of clarity, I feel like, in a way, and now you're motivated to go ahead on your path. And I'm not saying you, it's us together. We're motivated to follow through with our path, okay? And with the Nine of Cups energy here too, I feel we are on a mission for, self-fulfillment, okay? And I do feel like we're alone, but we do need ourselves to do this, okay? We've got a lot of things on our to-do list. I feel like every action we take is gonna lead us to the nine energy. With that Nine of Cups, I feel like he is just sitting on his success in a way, And he's saying it wasn't easy, but I feel like with the Nine of Cups, this guy is like, no, it wasn't easy, but I made it happen. He's clever, or he found a clever way, or with this Ten of Rods, I feel like we found a strategy that's about to work. It's about to work. And we know it. So now we can see the path. We can see the fulfillment headed our way. Okay? We know where we're going, at least today. So let's pull one more card, and I'm going to see what else comes from this Ten of Rods. Okay. Ooh, which is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups comes out. Okay, so alright, so let's see. Alright, so we have the Two of Cups. Which gives us some insight onto these rods, these rods' energy, okay? This is how I interpret things like this. No, I do not feel like Two of Cups right now is you meeting your soulmate today. No. But some of you might, because you did get the Nine of Cups. I mean, someone special might just blow your way, and you're going to have to throw them rods down to, like, catch this person in your arms, No. Okay, so when I see the Two of Cups, the one word that always comes to my head is connection. It's connection, And although we see a boy and a girl, it's the word connection that always plays in my mind. It's like deep connection. Today, we may be bonding closely with someone. Today, we may be part of our strategy may be collaborating with someone else to gain the max fulfillment we're after. So, partnerships and bonds and things are in place today. But on a more single personal level, when I put this to us in general, I feel like we're having an affair with ourselves. Like, this sounds silly, but I'm being serious. Because the way the Ten of Rods is speaking to me is he's motivated. It's a card of burden, but he's optimistic. He's looking ahead. And I feel that he's looking ahead, or he's got clarity of going ahead because he's more clear and connected to what he's doing, if that makes sense. And he's headed towards fulfillment. But it's your fulfillment's going to come from things that mirror you. So with Cups, this is creative outlets, this is things that emotionally make you feel good. I feel like the secret to success is feeling good, feeling connected, being in alignment at all times. I mean, no doubt today with the Two of Cups, many of us are going to have someone else play a factor in today, because it's a card of people, so we see another person will be a factor today. And then with the Nine of Cups, this could just be, what I want to say is someone will come through that's gonna lighten your load or your burden. So don't be surprised if there's a helping hand today that helps you in more ways than you thought, or can bring more to the table, or could set you off on a happier foot. Okay, because our first card today was the Nine of Cups. That came out. So we know in today we will be fulfilled, okay? And you are fulfilled at some point today. It might be in this point right now. But even the way in the Nine of Cups, how his face looks to me. He doesn't even have much left to say. He's just satisfied, okay? Very satisfied. And what else am I seeing here? Some of us may find today that someone gives us a piece of information, could just be advice or words that allow us to move ahead. You might have a moment where it's kind of like, oh, yeah, thank you so much. Oh my God, that works out so good. Now I can go da-da-da-da-da, whatever you were going to do. Like that, feels like. But what I'm going to do here is pull these two cards aside, because Nine of Cups came out and Two of Cups was an additional pull. And I'm just going to tap into this 10. Okay. All right. So we know where we're going. We know what we're doing. We're confident. We're strong. We can do this. Consistency is the key. Faith, trust, persistence. This guy on the card just said to me, if you want to see the gold, you got to get there. And this is a 10 too, let's keep in mind. And just when I see 10s, I always feel new level coming into play, because it's a 10. It's it's complete. So when it's complete, there's only the next start, the next door opening. So I feel like with this 10, it's sort of, rods are very physical. I feel like we're taking physical steps. We are in motion. We are on the move. We're not standing still. We got to keep it going, So today, we must keep these factors in mind as well. We need to be consistent with our ideas. We need to be consistent acting on our impulses. We need to be putting our physical energy out. Okay? What am I trying to say here? If we want to get to that little door, if we want to reach, if we want to reach the end, or we want to be achieved and satisfied, we have to be putting our physical energy out there to do this. Things don't just come. We have to align with the things that we want, and we have to be receptive. We have to know what impulses to act on, and we have to know. Another thing that just came to my head is to work smarter, not harder. That just popped in my head, so I know that that'll be a factor with this. I'm just feeling such, let's be smart today on where we're putting our energy to. We need to be clever. I feel like with this card, we need to know how to knock out two birds with one stone. Either way it goes today, we are on the right foot. We're on the right path. Okay? But consistency will be key. And the more we do to fulfill ourselves and our goals, is the lighter this load is going to get. As we move along and we plant seeds, rods will just begin to fall. And we're going to reach a place. By the time you get to this door, you won't have the rods in your hand. You won't be carrying a burden around. But this card is all about taking these steps and eliminating things. So, for example, like, and I can't even think right now that clearly, but for example, like, if today you said I need to put money in the bank, well, you're moving along, you put money in the bank, and that's off your list. Like, we are in motion today. I feel like we have a to-do list today, but we need to be achieved. And then we're gonna complete our to-do list, and we'll reach the energy of the Nine of Cups, and we'll be fulfilled and satisfied on many levels. Okay, so let's just keep in mind that we know where we're going. We know where we're going. And we're headed towards something good. And another thing today is, I just feel like this guy, he's walking with these rods. Don't miss an opportunity today, okay? Because I feel like he's walking and he's maybe not going to even see an opportunity, which could be, he's not going to see, like, he's walking, these are blocking his view, and he doesn't see the opportunity on the side of him. So make sure today that we are open, that we're receptive. Have open ears today, because I only see one ear, so you don't want to miss anything, because you don't want to miss an opportunity or insight or a piece of advice or some help or a helping hand because you were too wrapped in your rods, okay? Which in your thoughts, duties, burdens, who knows what. The one thing I like with the Ten of Rods is that he does make it to the end. He does. And this card says, we will. By the end of today, we will reach a feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction, and only you will find where it happened in your personal life today. I am done here. Everyone have a good day. I know I am, and I'll catch you tomorrow.